it's actually like? Can you say nothing? Just give us a little bit of...
So North Darwin versus Tiwi here at Cazalys Arena. I'm about to put on a clinic there in about 3 hours' time. I hope no one's listening.
Give it held today.
Good afternoon and welcome to round 15 Women's Premier League. So far today, it's North Darwin versus the Tiwi Bombers at Cazalys out at Palmerston. A crucial match with either side with the TIO final series hunt, with both sides split on 24 points alongside the Buffaloes, with the Buffs taking on second place to Marys last night, which was a bit of a walkover. This is a crucial match to ensure that both teams are in the top 5, but their opponent stays in 6th position. Expect to fire a display with some fine TIO NTFL Women's Premier League action. Palmerston is celebrating the naming of change room Palmerston Magpies Football Club on the past North Darwin captain John Stokes. We also wanted to use this as an opportunity to connect with our North Darwin heritage. All previous North Darwin players will get into the game today for free. So if you're watching the women's game at the moment and you want to head down for the men's game later on in the afternoon, the entry is free. My name is Paul Maher, and today I'm joined by my commentary partner in Lockie Humphries. How you going so far this afternoon, mate?
Good, Murray. How are you? Excited for this one?
Always sensational on a Saturday when there's a game of footy on.
Absolutely. As we're up here at Cazalys Arena, getting underway. As the ball goes out wide to Thomas. She'll work the handball over to Mays. North Darwin will get forward for the first time today. Coming through is Darcy. The handball will find its way back to Marine as they go forward. The Bombers rocking their red kit. Looks fantastic as... that looks like poor Jimmy. She came through as well. Ball's still on the deck. Tornsey as well, and the ball still looking to get it clear disposal as it's going to go out to a bit of space now towards the grandstand side, but it'll find the boundary to be thrown in inside the first minute.
So, yeah, exciting game today. Tiwi have dropped the last couple, Lockie, so there'd be imperative that they get the win today, and it looks like it's a turnover free kick here to Tiwi.
Rosie Wilson's the recipient. She's going to go inside looking for a target, and she finds it. It'll be Chloe McKinney. And she'll take a very strong mark and go back. Probably say it's beyond her range, as she's just going to set it up. The kick's not a great one to the top of the goal square. Still a chance there for White. Mary. She snaps around. Mary. There you go. How do you like that inside your first minute and a half? Bombers first blood here at Cazalys Arena.
Well, with the turnover free kick for the out of bounds, which was a sideways kick from the North Darwin player, virtually went dead at 90 degrees. And the turnover free kick in the hands of Tiwi, who went short. Now, that's Chloe McElhenney, I think it's pronounced. She's a Tracy Village girl that's come up to play with Tiwi this afternoon. I do believe she's heading to the Quaffle this season to join up with Cooperoo. Not the best of forward entry kicks, but it found its mark in the key forward, who gold.
It was Freda Perun-Tatameri getting first blood. She kicked one last week and she's on the board early as Tiwi looking to drive forward once again. Marie Rioli, one to watch today as the ball bounces around in the middle of the ground. Coombs is there for Tiwi, getting heaps of it early as it goes inside 50. Coming across is Maureen looking to come at it, and Lee White Jimmy will see the ball over the line. It's going to be thrown in, but all the play with Tiwi inside the first 2 minutes, Murray.
Yes, they've dominated so far, Lockie. Good to see, though, because, as I said, they dropped the last couple of games, and maybe player shortage. There might have been a few issues that had Dean make some changes, but as we saw on the broadcast earlier, looks like Mel Taylor might be taking the reins today.
Yeah, lots of moving parts up here for both sides, and a massive game in the context of both of their seasons as the ball's in pursuit here on the deck. Umpire should look to throw this one back up, and he will now. Out at Cazalys Arena, the last time these two teams played, it was a dominant Tiwi win by over 50 points. That one was on the Tiwi Islands in a special day for them. And it was a great win that they had against Palmerston, who are a better side than what that scoreboard would suggest, as the ball's still in the middle. Coming around is Ronberg. And picking it up there is Grady. She'll clear the area a little bit. Going up the line, but coming across is Damon. She did well. But good mark. Strong from Grady coming across. That's Kate Grady. A few possessions early. She delivers a nice kick. So a bit of time and space here for Marika Charlton. She'll go up the line, looking for Perry. She tried to get around Darcy, but couldn't quite. Still might get it back as Medbury buries in, and it's going to be thrown up once again.
Yeah, some good young talent there for North Darwin in Carlton and Perry involved in that piece of play.
Shields will look to track it back. Ball's going to be thrown on the boot. It'll bounce just in front of the boundary line. We'll tease all involved as it's still looking for a clear disposal. K-Tap's in there, but it should be thrown up unless the umpire's got other ideas.
He has.
He has.
But the lack of whistle was going to give that one away, Lockie.
Chloe McLahini. She's had a fair bit of it in the first 4 minutes. She looks for a short target, finds it. That's Ugle. One of the superstars for Tiwi, Courtney Ugle, goes inside now looking for a kick. I've put it on her as Baldwin cuts across and takes a nice intercept mark. But Palmerston having to do all the defending early. It's Baldwin. A dangerous kick inside, and once again, McClinney, she dives in front. She's going to be able to reload for the Bombers. You're coming at her now is Perunta Mary. Went over the head of her, and going back is Kate Grady. She takes a strong mark, her third intercept. Tried to bite off a bit more than she could chew around Ray Clifford. Ball's in a dangerous area as Perunta Mary wants to get dangerous. She dives in and under.
Oh.
Up, coming through is Lee Puat Jimmy, but she's going to just miss across the face. And Tiwi out to a 7-point margin here.
Yeah, they're dominating Lockie here, aren't they? Just forward entry after forward entry.
So kick's going to come out. North Darwin towards the grandstand side, but a good spoil, and it'll be thrown back in.
Oh, it's just the other side of the white line. I think that's a little bit unfortunate.
So the umpire's using the lasso today, as we usually see. So it'll go back to the Bombers. They go inside again, but once again, that's Kate Grady. That's 4 intercept marks we've seen her come across. That's been the only shining light so far for North Darwin, trying to keep him out as she sends it right back to where it came from.
Oh.
Looks like we might just see a replay of what happened. I reckon it was touched out of bounds. What are the umpires going to say? Yeah, throw it back in.
So we've been going about 6.5 minutes. The 1-1-7 to no score. Tiwi in front. We're just waiting for a setup here. This will be Ward. Gets the tap away from Damon. Damon gets the pick up again. That's Cadap. She can't get rid of it. Ball falls out. Headed out in the direction of Rioli. She's tackled, maybe with it, without it. Palmerston, North Darwin break. That's James. Kicks it. It's gone into the centre of the ground. It's a 2-on-2 competition. That's Perry. Pushes it along the ground. Can't pick it up. Ball falls back. Forward. Barber. But it's cleared now from Damon. Goes in towards centre half forward. Can't find a mark. Ball hits the ground. There could be a free kick here. It's going North Darwin's way. And this is Grady again. She goes wide for a teammate and has found her. Centre wing in front of the North Darwin coach's box. And that's Medbury. Kicks along towards the pockets. Damon spoils. No mark. Ball falls to the ground. That's a tackle. No decision. This is Perry. Gets a handball back. Smith goes inside. This is May. She can't pick it up. Tackled again by Carlton. It's nearly a hold the ball. No push balls pushed forward by Cadap. This is Fitting. Last line of defence. Chips out towards the outer wing. It's a foot race. It's a 2-on-2. Tiwi look like they've got Maxwell. Still can't pick it up. She's going to get a free kick.
Our defender there from Fitting was able to come across, clear the area.
Just had to push numbers back then. Ball kicked forward towards centre half forward. No mark. Ball hits the ground. Picked up. Quick handball off. Dispossessed. This is Clifford. Turns. Kicks inside 50. Grady off her chest. Can't pick it up. Ball goes out of bounds. So Good play there from Finney. Brought the ball back, Lockie, from out of their defensive line after North Darwin had made a forward 50 entry. Took its time to come back, though.
Yeah, it did. Slower play down the far side, but it worked out, and they've got another stoppage inside their forward 50 here. The Bombers. We see Craig Grady go down to the goal square, try to intercept anything that comes her way. So the ball comes back into play. In and under is Cadit. But North Darwin will clear the area. They'll go out wide to the far side. It's going to be a foot race on out there. This is Carlton. This will be exciting now. Marika Carlton, few bounces. Here she goes. She's going to outrun Ugle. 3 bounces. Keep going, Marika. She takes a 4th. Can she give the handball up? She does.
Get it back.
Well. Gives it up to James as she goes inside 50. This will be May. Tabitha May, I hope it stays in. It doesn't, but that's exciting from Carlton and those young kids for North Darwin today. They're the ones to watch.
Yeah, well, that's the sign of things to come from Marika Carlton. Showed glimpses of it last year when she first came into Premier League football, and this year is she's excelling.
That was fantastic, and that's what we've got on the show today. Marika Carlton, a few bounces. I wanted her to keep going, Murray. She could have kept going if she wanted, unselfishly, and probably the wrong option to give the handball, but it worked out a stoppage inside 50 for North Darwin.
Just that one bounce that didn't come back there, Lockie, was the issue, I think.
I reckon, as it's thrown back in. Coming across is Ward. She can't quite pick it up. Carlton again. Ronberg's in there as well. Ugle trying to come up with it. She won't be able to, and we're going to get another throw up, should I say.
Geez, they pushed some numbers back there. Tiwi. Ward gets the tap down, unopposed. Nobody can pick it up. Quick handball out. Was from Smith. It's like a pinball. It's not really getting any traction anywhere. Ball pops out. Carlton chips with her right. Was looking for Perry, couldn't find her. The clearance kick there is from Darcy. Outside their defensive 50, but it's picked up by Torsley. Goes backwards. McMasters, she can't pick it up. Ball's now picked up by Torsley again, as they're just continuously moving it forward a bit. Ugle can't pick it up. She gets a punch back. Ball's picked up now by Tiwi on outer wing. One bounce. Bit of a not the best of kicks, and it's found Grady once more for about her 5th or 6th intercept mark.
Yeah, she's been fantastic back there.
They just needed to lower the eyes then, Tiwi. Didn't know that was put in Jimmy. As Grady goes long in towards the centre of the ground, but unfortunately, she's found her Tiwi opposition. It's a kick forward. Centre half forward now. Tiwi push forward, take the bounce and moved inside 50. Not the best of kick, a little bit offline, and it's going to go out of bounds. So nearly an opportunity, but just 2 quick rush kicks there from Tiwi, unfortunately. Not seeing them hit their teammates.
No, they're not, and they're getting them on the break, Tiwi, when they get it out of the contest, looking to run and spread, and so far it's working for them in this one, as it's going to be thrown back into play. North Darwin will win the tap. It'll go down to Smith. She's at ground level. And wrapped up by Hunt. And it's going to be thrown up once again inside Tiwi's forward 50.
Plenty of numbers around the ball.
So this one's thrown up again. North Darwin will clear the area. They'll go long to a contest. Sitting under it was Davey. She took a strong mark. Good to see it. Another Davey dominating for North Darwin as she goes down the line. Put a bit of pump under, I think it was May. It's Tiwi going to try to go through the middle of the ground. Foot race on once again. Baldwin coming through. She will ask for the handball here off Hunt.
Oh.
Can't get it. Hunt probably should have just given it to Baldwin. She'll get it back either way. Baldwin will go wide. That's a good kick. It's North Darwin looking to build here. Davey again worked hard to get over to this kick as she maybe a bit fatigued. The kick was in the direction of Perry, but it couldn't find her, as we see May with a good tackle. North Darwin want to get this hold.
Yeah, no 10 there.
As Wilson was wrapped up. And that was Jesse Cunningham doing the tackling. It's going to be thrown up in the square.
A lot of possessions there from North Darwin, but they didn't really get anywhere, did they?
No, they didn't. This ball's thrown back up again. Tiwi clear the area. This one's going to go up to Combs. She can take the mark. Handball had a bit too much mo on it for Parunta Mary. She still might be able to get it back. Just through and ragdolled someone to the ground. That was Baldwin, and it was going to be a free kick every day of the week as Baldwin gets the ball back.
Yeah, a little bit undisciplined.
Baldwin down the line. Numbers with the Bombers. As it falls to Damon. She'll try to go back and find none yet, but it won't work. Coming through is Davey once again. At the back is going to be Darcy, and she cleans up and clears the area, and the Bombers defending really well here with Rioli on the ball. She puts it back down the line. Might get out the back here to Parunta Mary. She's been dangerous early. Kick the first, can put him inside 50 again. Hope it sits in there, and it doesn't. It'll find the boundary, and it'll be thrown back in. 1-1-7. North Darwin yet to score.
Yeah, they're forward entries. There's plenty of them, but they've got to lower their eyes a little bit, Lockie, I think, because they're just banging it in there and hoping for the best, and there's no real direction. And with the likes of Grady defending, playing that pivotal half-back role, they're just virtually kicking it straight to her and turning the ball back over again. So the instruction may well be a quarter time there. Lower the eyes, take a little bit more time coming in.
Thrown back into play. Just go up, finding it was Clifford. She pumps a high one in the air. Might just stay in here as we see Barber get back on the ball, put it to the goal square.
Oh, he's a chance. Oh, it's the post.
Just didn't stay for her. Just go through for a behind. So North Darwin just getting away with one, but they're under a lot of pressure here early.
Yeah, you don't get too many chances like that.
Okay, Grady goes down the line, looking for Davey. Good mark from Georgia Davey. Starting to come into the game a little bit as she goes down the line. And she'll find Perry. Usually a good kick of the footy. That one was under a fair bit of pressure to James. Davey went back and got it. She'll win herself a free kick. This is where North Darwin can set up. 1.5 minutes to go in this first quarter. She goes inside. She'll find Smith now. She's got options out wide. She'll look for one now. It's going to be under a fair bit of pressure. Coming across was Cunningham. She did well. Jennifer Cunningham goes to Ugle now. This is Courtney Ugle. She's a special talent. Finds a handball. We'll get to Cunningham. Back to Ugle. Just mucking around with it a little bit. They'll get it forward eventually in the direction of Kimberly Cunningham. And now they link up by hands. McClinney, she can get the handball over the top to Combs. Didn't quite get to her. Alana Combs, she still might have a shot, but surprise, surprise, Kate Grady's there to mop up the mess. And she'll be able to intercept and go wide once again. And North Darwin defending with their life. And you'd think it should be a bigger margin than 8 points in this one, Murray.
Well, they just keep peppering the ball in there, but with really no set plan as to who they're trying to kick it to and what they're trying to do. So they need to look for a key focal forward and eyes down, as we see a bit of a crude tackle there from North Darwin's Moya. This is inside 50 entry now. It's missed everybody. Mopping up is Hunt. Can't get rid of the ball. McElhenney again picks it up. She's going to get a second possession out of that. Kicks it virtually towards the hot spot where that's Ugle with Cunningham. The ball gets kicked over the top and it's gone straight to Grady again.
That should be 50.
So Kate Grady's had more marks, intercept marks, and probably more possessions in one quarter of football than she's probably had.
Absolutely.
In probably the last 2 or 3 games.
She's been fantastic, and she's the reason why it's only an 8-point margin to the Bombers. Should have been a lot more. They peppered it inside 50, but weren't able to get the score on the board. And at quarter time, the only goal scorer is Freda Parunta Mary inside the first 2 minutes. But it is 0-0-0, playing 1-2-8 here. The Bombers in front at quarter time at Cazalys Arena. We'll be right back.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, If you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Cazalys Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Cazalys Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Welcome back to North Darwin versus Tiwi Women's Premier League Round 15 match here at Cazalys at Palmerston, where the score 1 goal to 8 Tiwi to North Darwin, no score at this point in time. So how did you see the first quarter, Lockie?
Yeah, interesting. Tiwi just had all the play going inside, but it was the real star was Kate Grady for North Darwin. She was able to come across and take 6, 7, 8 intercept marks and really held down the fort back there for them as The ball goes up and North Darwin still in this game, amazingly, after all the play was with the Bombers, as we see Rioli get dispossessed. Ball go over the top. Ugle's back there. If the ball finds her, won't. It's Wilson. The ball's going to go out wide now in front of Perry. Can she weave a bit of magic? The boundary line will stop that and it'll be thrown back in.
Lasso free kick there by the looks of it. The umpire's signalling. So, similar position to...
Oh, yes, I've got to get used to the lasso, Murray. It's a different style, but I don't mind it as the ball goes back in. Smith with the kick. Coming through as North Darwin looking to go forward. Putting a stop to that was Cunningham. Ball go in the middle of the ground. Parantata Mary's there. Over the top is Barber as well. This ball spill out to Rosie Wilson. Tried to get around a few. Ended up running into Hunt, and that was too much for her. It's going to be holding the ball. Good tackle there.
Great tackle there from Hunt.
This ball will come out wide. That's a good kick as well. So a good few moments for Hunt. She finds Sophie James. She'll look to go to May. This is good here from North Darwin. They're building up the play. As May puts him back inside. Coming at it hard was Perry. She wasn't able to quite get onto it. Might put a snap on. It's going to be wayward, but in the pocket it'll sit for Taylor Smith, and she'll be able to go back from right on the boundary line if she wants to back herself, and she's got a chance to put through North Darwin's first. She's going to go with the banana on the snap, and it might work either way. Marika Carlton just sitting there saying, I'll take that, and she'll go back.
It's a bit lazy from Tiwi, not enough numbers back on the goal line, but North Darwin, they moved the ball very quickly, didn't they, with a couple of 1-2s and a couple of short kicks.
Carlton makes no mistake. North Darwin get there first. It comes off the young guns boot of Marika Carlton. She's a star, and she'll be happy with that to start.
Yeah, great start there from North Darwin. This is once again, they got the clearance out, and then the ball was turned over, but they managed to get an intercept mark. A couple of short kicks there, which might have been their coach's instructions to settle the play down a little bit when they got it inside 50, and to have a bit of a look. The attempted banana check side, whatever you want to call it, Lockie, from the grandstand forward pocket was well hidden as young Marika Carlton just stood at the back of the pack and took an easy chest mark.
Yeah, she's a star. Carlton represented the Allies last year in the Under-18s National Championship. She's one to look for the future as this ball's going to come out of the middle. Tracking back there is Hunt. Might go the way of the Bombers as Wilson in and under. Gets it out. The kick's not going to go far as North Darwin reload up the line to James, who got that play started. She's on Ugle. That'll be a tough ask as Courtney Ugle, just a few dance moves, was trying to get around her as Wilson will go back. Now to Ugle. Now they link up by hands. Getting it here is Barbara as she goes forward.
Nice.
Beautiful kick. Love when Tiwi roll and go like this. And one bounces around her as going in is Lee Port. Jimmy, she's going to put it out in front of her. Tries to run back.
It's free kick.
Lee Port, Jimmy, won herself a free kick, a little Kevin Bartlett style, Murray, just hitting it out in front and get the holding the man, and she did it well there, disguised it perfectly.
Now, for those of you that might not be of that age group, Kevin Bartlett played for Richmond back in the 70s and the 80s. So, but he was renowned for that, Lockie. Just the old handball in front and then throw their hands back to draw the free kick, which was great work by Puddin' Jimmy, as she's going to have a shot from goal from about 30 metres out, but she's on a fairly acute angle.
Jimmy duffs the kick and it'll be turned over. Shields is there. She's able to go up to Wilson if she can get in it. Offering a good bump was Kate Maxwell. Was able to get the handball up to Clifford. Clifford goes forward. Coming at it is Maureen. Back to Maxwell now. She's still on the ball as Wilson comes through as well. Umpire just letting it go. Carlton's there. Should just throw it in. Now they do.
Happy to see the ball over the line there. So, or is are they? Yes, no, it's a throw in. Ball up. Throw in. We'll work it out.
Ball's going to go up. 5 minutes ticking over in this second quarter. North Darwin on top. So this one will be thrown back in. Looking for anybody to come through. It was Thomas who tried. The Bombers will win it. Over the top, Leaport. Jimmy once again. Kick's going to be out to space. It'll be Baldwin, who's closely tracked by Leaport. Jimmy. She's sat on it there. Baldwin would be surprised what the umpire reckons. She's told to just throw it up.
Good decision. Could have gone either way. Ball up, inside 50 for Tiwi. Goes down. Nobody can really pick it up. That was May. Goes forward towards Ugle. Back of the pack is Rioli. Spins onto her right. Kicks back towards centre half forward. Nobody can really take a mark. Ball hits the ground. That was Cadap. She couldn't get it. Coming out now was Ward. Out back towards Rioli. Out on that half forward flank. Spins,
look at that.
ducks, weaves. Slams it onto her right foot. Kicks it in towards inside 50. It's all North Darwin numbers. And that's May. She's tackled though by Maureen. And McElhenney's in there as well. Umpire's ball. So an inside 50, or no, it's a free kick. Free kick to McElhenney. I'm not really sure where that one came from. There must have been a holding the ball. That would have been against Perry, I think. And she looks like she's going to have a shot from, this the 50-metre arc is just behind her. There's probably from about 35 to 40 metres. The angle's not that good. Left footer, stabs at it, kicks across to the far side for a point. So Tiwi 139, North Darwin 1-6, and we've gone nearly 7 minutes, Lockie.
Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a tight affair here, which we love to see as the ball's going to go over the top. Coming at it hard was Thomas. She came through. Ball still on the deck. Hunt's trying to work her way back there. She ends up getting it, kicking it forward. Finning's in the race as she can pick it up. She's a class act, almost dispossessed by Smith. She was dispossessed by Smith and holding the ball, not happy with it.
Great tackle.
Taylor Smith will get the ball back. She'll be able to run a little bit as well. Goes inside. That's a beautiful kick. Can it sit for Easton? Ugle's got other ideas as she comes across, just barging in to Medbury. Put on a good tackle, but it's still going to go the way of the Bombers. Wilson putting it inside 50. At the back's Leaport, Jimmy. She could get dangerous here. Soccers it out in the direction of Maureen. She turns around with a snap. Maureen on goal, and it's going to
missed everything.
Out of bounds. Not a bad result.
So camera angle's a bit deceiving. So 139, 1-6. We're nearly 8 minutes. Second quarter, we've got a Banjo throw in. Tiwi forward 50, virtually beside the point post. Ward takes it out of the pack, plays onto the right, tries to get the ball outside 50. No mark. Numbers are there for Tiwi. There was Lilia pushing the back. They get the ball out. Comes out towards Cunningham. She can't get rid of it. She's going to have a second go now from 50. Pops it up in the air. She's looking for her key forwards. There's plenty of numbers there. Tiwi runs through. This is Coombs. She can't pick it up. Dragged out of the pack. This McElhenney's got another handball out. She can't get it. This is Carlton. Kicks it off the ground. Only makes it out as far as Damon. The ball's finished up with Maria Rioli. She has a right foot snap, which has been marked on the line by guess who? And that's Grady again.
She's been fantastic.
No, it's a point. Not.
She doesn't agree with it, Kate Grady, either.
It's either it should be a mark or a goal, shouldn't it? Unless she stepped back over the line.
Umpire's just doing their thing as the ball's going to go over the head of Wilson. Doing well was Maxwell. Picked it up. Slick was able to get around her. She pumps it back in there. But Kate Grady just dominating here at Cazalys Arena. What a mark from her again as she puts it in front of the dangerous Rioli. She gets it back, Maria Rioli. Don't you love that from Maria Rioli?
Well, she said that's her second shot in about a minute and a half, and the first one didn't quite make the distance, and the second one straight through the middle. So Tiwi have advanced after peppering for about the last, well, probably 6 or 7 minutes of that quarter. After Palmerston kicked the first, is that they've had all the footy and they managed to get one straight through the middle. So 2-4-16, 1-6.
She's a star, Maria Rioli. How can you not love her game? Intercept mark, just, I'm not even going to go back and have a set shot, just roll in and kick the second of the day for the Bombers.
was fairly effortless too. Like he wasn't. She did a majestical, mind you. There's a good family bloodline there. They're all very skillful players.
Makes it look easy. So we're probably going to see a 5-5-5, 6-6-6, whatever you want to call it. We're back underway. Ball's going to go up in the middle of the ground. It's going to be hit down from Damon. North Darwin will get it forward, though. In there is Easton. Couldn't quite come up with it. Smith was...
Here's an opportunity.
They're going to go forward, North Darwin. Can they bang this one through for the quick reply? It slaps into the woodwork. An opportunity almost for the quick reply for North Darwin.
She's been lively, Davey too, hasn't she? Been getting amongst it.
Another famous name up here in the NT. The Davies, they know how to kick a special one, as this one from Finning is going to go down the line. It's going to be Caddip who can pick it up. She'll just get it forward. Coming out the ball. Bailey's there as well. She'll get it now. Coombs is under as well. Bailey, but the umpire will find a free kick and it will go to Coombs. She'll go high. Having to sit under it was Peruntatameri. Still might get onto it for Ada Peruntatameri. Grady, bit sore behind the play. They don't need her out. She's keeping them in it as we see Ward get the kick out, only as far as Marine. She can put him back inside 50 now. Gets her in a bit of candy. How do you like that? Takes a bounce. She's going to put it in long now. Who's going to sit there as a target? Out the back, it looks like who again? Rioli. Why not? She's a star.
Well, great persistence there once again from Tiwi is that they were relentless in pushing numbers to the footy at every contest, and they were able to push some North Darwin players off the ball to get the ball back again and then feed it back in. And of all people to have sitting just behind your right shoulder, Maria Rioli wouldn't be the one that I'd like to have there. She's just a little bit of a nudge out, take the mark, runs into an open goal. So her second for the quarter, and Tiwi starting to assert some ascendancy here. 3-4-22, 1-1-7, and we're about 12 and a half minutes in.
What a goal from Maria Rioli, but it was Maureen who was able to set it up. Took a good mark, bounce, get around one, and let Rioli do the rest. As the talents are on display here at Cazalys, there's going to be a free kick in the middle. Go the way of the Bombers.
I didn't see that one, so...
Looks like it's Caddip.
Holding free kick, maybe.
She goes wide. She'll find Barber. Inside to Maureen. Again, she can put him inside 50. This looks like a replay of the last play. Bounced off the chest of Rioli. North Darwin will clear the area up. They're under the pump. Not for the first time today as this one bounces over the head of Braun. Running onto it as North Darwin cleaned up behind the play. Cunningham will offer it a little bit, but Wilson will take the intercept. She can go down the line. Looking for Cunningham. This is Jessie. She kicks it straight into Ella Ward. They'll get back on the ball here. North Darwin in the middle. Ugle. Hope it bounces her way. It might just go past her as it goes up towards Easton. She does well to pick it up. Maxwell's in there too. So Smith, she does well, just runs around a few, puts it inside 50 in front of Rioli. A lot of pressure here for Tornsey. Rioli still in there and dangerous. Smith.
Great tackle.
Picking it up is Smith again. She's a few good efforts from Amy Smith, but she ends up turning the ball over and North Darwin will get the ball back.
She goes wide, out of side. That's James. She goes down the wing. She's looking for Smith. Can't find her. Tiwi have got numbers at the back of the pack. That's Barber. She gets tackled, though, by Smith. Ball up. Centre wing. Damon jumps early. Gets a tap, gets another tap. Ball goes backwards to Barber. She feeds the ball out. She's looking for Ugle. She runs through the pack. Great pick up. Bit of dodging and weaving. Kicks inside 50. Nice little short pass to Clifford. She plays on. Puts it up in the air. She's looking for Rioli. Can't mark the ball. Great defensive work. It's a 2-on-1. Rioli. She's going to play on though. Goal. 3 for the quarter. That was magical. She couldn't take the mark, but she got to her feet first. The ball was there. There was numbers for Tiwi as well. Purintamra Mary was there just in case that there was going to be a feed off, but Maria's within sight of goals. I dare say she's probably not going to hand it off, and she puts through her third for the quarter, stretches the lead now to 21 points, 4-4, 28, 1-1-7, and we've gone 15 and a half minutes, second quarter.
She's a star, Maria Rioli. 3 goals in this quarter and showing everybody why she is a force to be reckoned with for this Bombers side. 3 goals in the quarter. And the Bombers now out to a 21-point margin. North Darwin desperately need the next goal.
Go ball up in the middle. This is Damon. She gets the hit down. Back towards a flock of magpies. Ball can't come out. There's lots of tackling. Ball's in. It's trying to get out again. It's going to get fed out now. North Darwin through Hunt. This is Ward. She kicks forward. Perry takes the mark, half forward flank. She wants to play on. She's got Davey short. Finds her just outside 50. Grandstand side. Swings onto her right, puts it up in the air, and this is Perry again, runs on. So she runs inside, runs onto her right foot. She's had a shot for goal. It's another one. It's out on the full. So hit the point post. Good passage of play. Couple of little chips. They move the ball forward inside 50 quite well. Set of clearance.
Disappointing there, Mo. She probably blazed away a little bit. Had Easton at the top of the goal square if she wanted to go there.
Kicks out, clears outside 50. That's Ward. She can't take the mark. McElhinney couldn't get rid of it. Numbers with the ball. Goes out the back. This is Cunningham. She goes to Coombs. Chips it forward. Looking for Barber. Barber's on top of her opponents. Created the tackle, created the stoppage. So we're centre wing. Torsey finished up on the bottom of the pack there. This is Ward and Damon. Damon gets the tap out, although it goes straight to Ronberg, who sees the ball over the line. Looks like it's going to be a lasso free. Not enough effort to keep the ball in. Got about 30 seconds to go in this quarter. I would say Tiwi would just be looking to pump it in as long as they possibly could. Maybe get the opportunity. They've got about 20 seconds. McElhinney on the left kicks forward. No mark taken. Ball at the bottom of the pack. That was Hunt, but she's only kicked that as far as Ugle. And she's just going to hold play up here now as we've got about 3 or 4 seconds to go. She goes 90 degrees sidewards. This is McElhinney in front of the North Darwin interchange gates, and that's half time. 4-4, 28 Tiwi, 1-1-7 North Darwin. Marika Carlton with the only goal for North Darwin. Maria Rioli had a smashing quarter with 3, and Frida Puttamentari kicked the first one of the game. Lockie, half-time, how do you see it so far?
It's the Maria Rioli show here at Cazalys Arena. She's just putting on a clinic, and 3 goals in that quarter separated the whole game, and it's now really on the back burn for North Darwin. They desperately need a few in this third quarter as we go into half-time at Cazalys Arena. It's a 21-point lead to the Bombers. We'll be back after this short break.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Cazalys Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Cazalys Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Welcome back to AFL NT's coverage of the 24-25 TIO NTFL season today here from Cazalys Arena in Darwin on Larrakia country. We're back for the third quarter of the round 14 clash between North Darwin, this is not a misprint, versus Tiwi. So North Darwin, if you didn't hear before, it's the naming of the change rooms after John Stokes, the inaugural North Darwin captain before North Darwin moved to Palmerston and renamed themselves. So a little bit of heritage nostalgia there for today. But the scoreboard at the moment is all about Tiwi, 4-4-28 to 1-1-7. Lockie Humphries is with me today. My name is Paul Maher. The second half is going to be exciting if Palmerston, North Darwin, want to hang on to an opportunity to play Premier League finals.
Yeah, they need a big quarter here, Murray. It's panning out similar to that first encounter they had in round 9. It was an 8-point margin in the first quarter there, and it was an 8-point margin in that first quarter as well. But unlike that first meeting, it was Tiwi who kicked away in the second quarter, and they kicked away in that first game as well. Were able to win that one by 52 points, and it's looking like it might be the same way here as we see a 21-point margin. It's going to take a fair effort from North Darwin. Marie Rioli with the 3 goals, a bit of magic to start off a big day down at Cazalys Arena as the ball's going to go over the top. They're going to work it out by hands once again, Tiwi. What a facet of their game it's been. Look at that, 6 handballs in a row, maybe too many as it gets over to Ward. She's tackled straight away by Damon. It's going to be thrown up.
Tiwi dropped the last 2. Palmerston only 4-point loss to St Mary's last week. So form is probably, here we go again, on the North Darwin side.
Yeah, you're right. And Tiwi losing to Waratah as well last week. So it's a bit how the women's competition's been all year. Anyone can have their day, which is what you love to see. Tiwi so far having their own ways. We see Marine through the middle. She was great in that second quarter, a few times feeding Rioli as we see Parantata Mary running onto the ball, putting it on the left boot and putting through an absolute classic. Parantata Mary, take a bow. What a goal, what a start for the Bombers.
Well, it started off in the middle with Drayton in the ruck and with her on ball brigade because they controlled the ball. Drayton had about 4 or 5 touches, had about 4 or 5 touches there in that with that centre bounce, and by the time they got the ball cleared, and then the next thing you know, the balls come out of the centre square area inside 50, and Maria Rioli was just lurking at the back of the pack, but it was her teammate Frida Parantata Mary who put the afterburners on Lockie when she got it. She was looking nowhere else. Eyes down, kicking straight over the top of the goal umpire's head.
Yeah, her second of the day, Parantata Mary. They look so good when they get it inside 50 Tiwi. So exciting, as most Tiwi sides are. Barber tried to beat a May tackle. That wasn't going to work as she goes out wide. It's Carlton here, kicking the only goal for North Darwin so far. She'll find Ella Ward now, can put them inside 50 for the first time in this third period.
Kick.
Finds the chest of Perry. She just goes on with it, runs to 40, has a ping from long range. Perry with a quick reply.
Well, no mucking around there, was there? So great tackle there in the middle of the ground, firstly by North Darwin on Barbara as she tried to break the pack for the second consecutive clearance. And the short kick, the mark, Ward, kick forward, sensational play. And although we're back to the same margin, showing some uncertainty, North Darwin here by being able to rebound very, very quickly from that first Tiwi goal.
Yeah, Tatiana Perry, great goal from her, was able to wheel and go. We've seen some good goals so far today, Murray.
Yeah, always exciting to watch.
This one's going to go up in the middle. Ward, she was able to win the hit out down. She might get it back here as well. Ella Ward, well done as she gets the ball forward. Coming across with Smith.
Oh, here we go.
The ball off to Khan. She'll just run through. She might be able to kick another. And Darwin, a chance to get back within 3 goals, but it slaps into the post. Margin back to 20 points, but they're coming at them hard, North Darwin. Here as we see Finning launch a high one straight up in the air. It won't work. Ronberg puts him back inside. Pressure on here. Going back. Is that girl is coming across? It looks like it'll be Khan again. Can she snap through one? She had Women in the goal square begging for it, but wasn't able to find her.
Great play again. Perry and Carlton have linked up quite well, and Ronberg taking that intercept mark, deciding to take off, not to hold back and wait to see what was going on, just push the ball forward. So obviously the coach's Damien McInnes, his address must have been move the ball as quickly as we possibly can.
Absolutely, and it's worked so far. The Bombers, they're going to look to go forward. Good handball there, Grady. She's going to have to go back. She's got a few Bombers to deal with. Too many. McClinney tried to find the handball up to poor Jimmy. It's going to be on the ground. Umpires should look to ball this one up if it doesn't get out. It does eventually. Coming across as Moore. She couldn't quite pick it up. Clearing the area is Hunt. But coming back hard is Barber. Inside 50 now. This will be dangerous. Marie Rioli. This will be good. She's going to pick it up. Can she get around a few? Duck the head. Has to get the handball over. Run. Tatameri. It's poor Jimmy in there. Sorry, but it's going to be cleared. North Darwin clearing the area again. Ward in and under. The umpires, thankfully, are going to throw the ball up.
Bit messy, but we've got a stoppage just outside of Tiwi's forward 50. Ball up. This is Ward. Damon. Ball drops forward. May gets the clearance. Finds Carlton. She's away. Little chip kick over the top. We've got a runner off centre wing, kicking towards centre half forward. Now with the player running onto the ball is Ronberg, but Finney comes towards her, gets the handball out. Tiwi are out. Kicking towards centre half forward, but an intercept mark there. I think that's Hunt. No, it's Thomas.
Well.
Thomas, she plays on. She goes wide, back towards the centre of the ground. Tiwi, intercept mark. It's not really sure which way she's supposed to be going. I don't think so. I think she was trying to go the other way. I nearly had me mixed up there too. This is Nanup. So she goes short, intercept mark. This is Perry. She's gone out towards the wing. It's a stop start. This is Ronberg again. Kicks long towards centre half forward. Mark is taken. North Brisbane on the run now. They're going to kick across towards centre half forward, where this is Ward standing there stationary. She's looking short again, and she looks as though she has found Carlton. She goes short as well in towards the goal square, and she's found Perry about 20 metres out, straight in front of goal. What a great patch of play by North Brisbane there. They just chipped the ball around until they found a perfect position to have a shot from goal from. So Perry's pushed herself back. She's standing virtually about a metre inside the 50-metre line. Her opposition on the mark is probably about 25 metres out, straight in front of goal. All she has to do is kick it over the green shirt. Right foot lays back. It's gone a little bit to the near side, and she's missed. So that's a crucial miss after such a great passage of play.
Yeah, you're right, Murray. They just need to put the next one through. They're peppering them, but Tiwi isn't going to let them do that for long. So we see Finney. She's going to come out of the back line. A long kick down the line, coming at it in a good mark there for Marine. She's been impressive today. She's going to go inside to Ugle. She'll take her time. Look for players up the line. She finds one. Here we go. Tatameri. She's got Rioli. Just kick it to Rioli. She gets around her. Tatameri. This will be good. A few bounces. Goes inside 50. Rioli's there. Of course she is. Marie Rioli on the chest. She's going to go back for goal number 4, the superstar.
Like she's done that 1,000 times before, put in Tatameri, is that she was going to lay off onto her right. Sells a little bit of hand candy by swinging around to the right, and then ducks back into the left. 10 or 15 steps.
Kick.
Maria Rioli's kick number 4.
She's on fire. That Tatameri and Rioli combo is just doing wonders for the Bombers, and back and forth action, but the Bombers are able to kick straight, and that's why they're out to a 4-goal lead.
That's a 12-point turnaround, Lockie. That's the goal you should have kicked. Yep. Perry, 20 metres out, straight in front. That should have put them 6 points further advanced. And what we see is Tiwi push 6 points further apart now from North Darwin. So 24-point margin 8.5 minutes. Probably not what North Darwin wanted. Should have been kicking the goal.
Absolutely. Costly mistakes.
Seems to be an issue here, maybe with the Tiwi set up. A couple of players got their hands in the air, pointing in a certain direction.
Telling the ruckman, I don't think the ruckman gives a stuff. Might just want to get on with it here, but you're right. The Bombers are able to take advantage of their opportunities as the ball's going to go up. Damon was able to get it down. Coming through again is Marine. She's been fantastic. Snaps around her shoulder. Might fall short of Baldwin. She comes through. Here we go. Rioli again. I hope it falls to her. She's able to tap it forward. Rioli. Look at her pick it up. She's a class above. Marine Rioli gets around a few. How good's this? But too much. Just too much as McDougall was able to eventually run her down. But Rioli just putting on a bit of a show. We don't mind it. Ball's going to go wide though. North Darwin now a chance. Turn it over straight away. Bombers coming back through. Combs. She'll work it out with Cunningham. And now McDougall back on the ball after her. Good tackle. She'll go up the line for North Darwin. Bit of a sling tackle there. Umpire said no. Hunt. And Ward as well. But eventually we get the boundary line. And might have been just kicked out the full
that's
from
unlucky.
Ward, so unlucky.
You're better off just leaving that, really, aren't you?
And it's going to gift the ball to Rosie Wilson. She'll put him back into play here. 10 minutes gone in this third quarter. Game just slipping away from North Darwin. They need the next one as we see Courtney Ugle, superstar, goes inside. The kick was just short of Nunyip. She'll still be able to get it forward. Maria Rioli, can she keep it in here? Watch her weave a bit of magic as she goes to goal. It's going to bounce through a few, but McMasters is there to clean up, and now Carlton on the far side. She's got an absolute paddock, and she'll take every single inch of it, Carlton, as she bounces down the wing, goes up towards Perry again, as she's able to get through. Can she get it back to Carlton? Dispossessed, but it's a sling tackle, so Perry will win the ball back for North Darwin, and they're on the attack now. So this ball goes inside. It'll go to Davey. Few guns linking up. North Darwin able to go quick through the middle of the ground. Ronberg will be able to put one through.
Nice work.
And North Darwin right back in this one. It's not over yet. It's back to a 3-goal margin here at Cazalys Arena.
Well, it goes back to that Maria Rioli snap attempted kick for goal, which really didn't go anywhere, but only into the hands of the North Darwin defence, where McMasters was able to clear the ball out through Carlton and onwards to Perry, and then the free kick. And they involved everybody. Ronberg was back involved then, and Davey was involved, and the ball moved all the way forward until they got that goal out of it. So that's the one back for the one that they missed out on earlier that Perry should have kicked. And they've got that one back. It's the little wins, Lockie, is what they're going to need. So another goal here, maybe another one, in the next 5 or 6 minutes. Gets this game back into a winnable position.
Absolutely. 2 goals apiece in this third quarter. It's been a feast for the eyes as Ronberg was able to put that one through. Play's going to go through the middle of the ground here. Easton trying to come in to the game as Smith is able to get it forward out in the direction of Perry and Carlton. Those two have been linking up all day. Tatiana.
Oh, nice work.
To the top of the goal square, and a dangerous kick, and Ronberg has got the hot hand. She'll be able to go back for her second inside a minute.
She's been good for the second and third quarters. She's been in and about. This is Davey, actually. But they've both been good. As Davey's having a shot from goal, she'll kick from about 18 metres. And that one's straight over the top of the goal umpire's hat. So there's that other goal that we were looking for, which brings the margin now back to 12 points.
We've got a game on our hands here, Murray.
Well, their form has been fairly good, North Darwin, especially last week in that very marginal loss to St Mary's, which was only won virtually within the last 4 or 5 minutes of the last quarter. North Darwin had a slender lead for most of the day, and it was a couple of points here or there towards each quarter. So that we know that they've got the cattle, and that now that they're performing, 3 goals in the last quarter and a bit to match what the Tiwi have been able to do. So they've just got to keep the little wins, win the stoppage, get a free kick here and there like they did before with Perry, and get a couple of shots on goal.
Absolutely. They're right back in this game, and it's good to see as this is Maxwell on the ball. She's able to go down the line. Burying in was Damon, but North Darwin going forward once again. This Perry coming through. Ward as well brushes off a few. She's able to go in the direction of Carlton. This could be good. It's going to sit for her. Carlton, can she snap around on the right boot? Has it got the carry?
Oh!
Just hit the post.
How many times does that happen to them?
But North Darwin coming, and they're coming hard at the Bombers. We've got a real arm wrestle here at Cazalys Arena. And you're right, Murray. They're going to take it right down to the last minutes as well. It's Finning. She's got a bit of time. She'll expand away from Davey. Her kick's off the side of the boot and might just bounce in. Luckily for them, sitting there's Maureen. She's able to kick it up and under. Grady's back there if it can bounce her way. It's just going to go past her. You don't want that when you're getting trailed as she's
Great tackle.
run down by a really good prior Jimmy tackle. Umpire said no prior. But they're under a lot of pressure here, both sides. It's a hot footy. Coming through is Maxwell again.
Here's a chance.
This is May. She'll find her woman in Thomas. Up the line now. Tracking in there is a few North Darwin as we see Davey roll around. Can she get on the right boot? And can she...
Oh, here we go.
Don't you love that from Georgia Davey? And here come the Magpies.
Well, it wasn't that long ago we were looking at a 22-point deficit. Well, it was 21 points at the half-time break. So, and they've managed to get this back to 5 points. And Tiwi have kicked a goal. So they're continuing to push, and they're just playing good, sensible footy where they're moving the ball about and they're running to space. I'm not sure about the Finning play on from full-back is a good idea because you can gain territory, and she got it nearly down to centre wing. The only problem is the longer you hang on to the footy, the further down you've got to run. And you get on the wrong side of the ball, and that's virtually what happened. Is I think the Finning kicked it over the top of all the Tiwi players, and they all finished up on the wrong side of the footy. Whereas North Darwin were able to virtually get the intercept and push the ball forward. So great work as Maria Rioli's now pushed into the middle of the ground as Ward gets that clearance herself and the tap out, pushes forward. This is Perry. She's picked it up, swings back around. Oh, it's just a handball. This is Carlton. 20 metres out, open goal. They're in the fronts. Oh,
Here they come, the Magpies.
You wouldn't have picked this if you were a betting man at half-time. The odds would have been unbettable, I would have thought, Lockie.
Yeah, they've kicked the 5 goals in this third quarter. They'd only had one up to half-time, and they've gone bang, bang, bang. And the Magpies, unbelievably, have hit the front. It's a 1-point game as we're getting closer to three-quarter time, but... Murray, what a fight back from the Magpies.
Well, it's just been controlled, hasn't it? They've just controlled the footy. I was having a conversation with Shannon Motlop a couple of weeks ago in regards to what you want to do with the footy and how you want to play with it when you're trying to control things. And it's just that control footy is not blazing away and kicking for hope or for space or anything like that. And I think that's what Tiwi have sort of been doing. They've just been banging the ball forward and hoping for the best, where every kick, the Ward double clearance and the Perry kicks and the Ronberg kicks, the Davies kicks have all been hitting a target, which creates goals.
So this ball's going to go out to Freda Perun-Tatameri. They want to reply the Bombers. The pressure's on them. This is going to be a lasso. And it might just go the way of the Bombers. Umpires are going to consolidate, but it might matter. This is just time off the clock. Obviously, no time on in the women's, so whatever the decision is, it won't matter. It's going to be three-quarter time here, and what a game we've got on our hands. This is what you ask for in the NTFL. A 5-goal third quarter to the Magpies. And it is them who have a 1-point margin going into three-quarter time. Your goal scorers there was the 2 to Marika Carlton, 2 to Davey, and then singles to Perry. We're here at three-quarter time at Cazalys Arena. Join us right back for fourth quarter action.
Love exploring the territory? If you do, it's good to know that with TIO Comprehensive Car Insurance, if you have an accident covered by your policy, we're here to help with the reasonable costs of towing, as well as your additional emergency accommodation and travelling costs. So get out there and explore. Get a quote today. TIO, we're for Territorians.
Cazalys Palmerston Club. Come and check out our cafe, open 7 days a week. Our kids club is open Wednesday to Sunday nights, including weekend lunchtime. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gatherings or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Cazalys Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Welcome back to round 15 Women's Premier League, North Darwin versus Tiwi here at Cazalys Stadium at Palmerston. we've just seen just a miraculous third quarter there from Palmerston, where they've kicked 5 goals to 1. And I think it was Tiwi that kicked the first one. As we've got a 1-point game here. 3/4 time, North Darwin 6-5-41.
Wrong part of the world, mate.
So Tiwi 6-4-40. Well, when they said Palmerston were changing their name, I knew we were going to get it wrong a couple of times, but it's North Darwin. 1 point up. Lockie, what are we in for in this last quarter?
Who knows? We've got no idea as Rioli goes over the top, but I tell you what, Murray, there's no place you'd rather be than watching this one go down to the wire. As it's going to be over the top here. First clear possession will go to May as North Darwin will get it out to Ugle. She's going to have to deal with her hands full in James. She'll be able to try to soccer it off the ground. Can't quite. Tackled by May. Well done. How's the umpire going to adjudicate this? Play on. So it goes inside 50. How are the Bombers going to look to respond after a 5-goal third quarter from North Darwin as the ball's going to go up the line? Perry's back there. Through the middle is Ronberg, who kicked a ripper in that third quarter. That kick's not great, and Smith will cut it off. You're right, a 5-goal-to-2 quarter. And it's all to play for here at Cazalys Arena. So the ball's in the middle of the ground. Finals on the line for both sides. It's a must-win clash as this one find the chest of James. She's got Easton on wide. Now Easton. She can try to find Davey. She'll try to get around Cadup, and she gets it inside. Looking for Perry again. It might sit for her. Out the back. Perry still trying to run onto it. Damon's got other ideas. She's able to intercept, get the handball. Ward coming through. Over the top now. Perry again. Can she pick it up cleanly? She does. She's got players looking to run her down. Was just able to sneak the kick out, but Damon can get the handball up. She'll find Smith, who's tackled straight away. Ball just hanging in as Damon is tackled, and now the umpire should look to ball this one up inside 50.
Geez, they're ferocious, aren't they? North Darwin at the moment. It's like it's mating season for the Magpies. They're having a crack at absolutely everything.
This one's going to go up to get us back underway. Clean possession there from Barber. That was impressive as she cleared the area. Now towards Tornsey. Rioli put a good tackle on her. The umpires thought it wasn't that good.
No, a bit lazy.
So she might have given away a free kick, and it'll give North Darwin a chance to reload through Tornsey. She can look inside. That's a good kick. She's able to go down the line, top of the goal square. Chance here for the Magpies. Coming across, it's going to bounce out towards the boundary line. Still an opportunity if it stays in. It was Medbury who put the kick in, but it was all for nothing as it went out on the full.
So the finals process at the moment sees North Darwin on 24, Darwin Buffaloes on 24, and the Tiwi Bombers on 24. So virtually whoever wins this game is going to slide into... If Tiwi win, North Darwin might actually hang on because their percentage is better, which will mean Buffaloes will drop out. If North Darwin win, Buffaloes will stay where they are and Tiwi will stay where they are. So virtually it's an all and everything virtually for Tiwi at the moment. They lose this, they stay where they are, they're not in. If they win this, they go in.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Murray. Just looking at the ladder there, 4th, 5th and 6th, all on the same amount of points on the ladder. So it is all to play for as finals gets closer and closer here in the NTFL. Only 3 more games after this one, so it's down to crunch time. This one's going to be thrown back up. Ward coming through his Barber. She couldn't possess it cleanly. Still looking to get clear, but it'll be thrown up once again.
So ball up, just outside North Darwin's forward 50 area. Tap out from Ward. She's going to get the ball back again. She's been good today. The ball falls out. It was in the vicinity of Smith. She can't pick it up. Neither can Torsey. The ball comes out now through Nanup. Gets the kick forward. This is Cunningham. She gets the ball forward now, and this is Maureen, who is running through the centre of the ground. Takes a bounce, gets a handball across. It's Miss Cunningham. trying to pick it up now for North Darwin is Baldwin. The ball comes out and it's back now in the hands of Tiwi, who kicked the ball forward. That was Barber. The ball's hit the ground. Barber's followed through, gets a handball off. She's looking for a teammate. She can't find one. That was James. The ball's forward out now into the half-forward flank. The ball's kicked there forward by Tiwi. Have gone virtually across the face of goal. And it's Puntana Mary who's taken a free kick in the forward pocket. So they did that the hard way then, Lockie. They went from virtually one side of the ground to the other. They're not the cleanest team on the day either. The ball keeps touching hands and dropping back out again. But the main point about this is the Frida's having a shot for goal, probably about 30 metres out in the forward pocket to try and regain the lead. And she's kicked the goal. So that's one, just a settler there for Tiwi, who've been able to regain the lead, 7-4, 46, 6-5, 41. And that's her third goal for the game, Lockie.
Yeah, a triple to Puntana Mary. Only 2 goal scorers today for the Bombers. It's been Rioli and Freda Puntana Mary who've been the dangerous ones. But yeah, you're right. Back in front, the Bombers, and it's been a seesawing affair. Another lead change, and it's a 5-point margin as we're about to tick over 6 minutes in this fourth quarter. 12 minutes to play, and yeah, looking at that ladder, it is all to play for, Murray.
Well, for Tiwi it is too, because I mean they've been probably the form team so far this year. They've recruited well. They brought Dean Rioli in as a coach. You know, they've got a bit of a partnership running at the moment. It looks like we've got a blood rule here, but they had a bit of a partnership running. I don't know. It's an extra player on the ground for North Darwin, so it looks as though that it's going to be what's a free kick in the centre to Dayton. She kicks forward, and she's found Maxwell. Kicks inside 50 now. She's looking for a teammate. Can't find her. That's a Grady, I think, that's picked that up and kicked that back in the vicinity of Carlton. The ball pushes back there on centre wing. Carlton affects the tackle. Over there on Caddop, the ball falls forward. Caddop picks the ball up again. This is Carlton's, runs through the pack, kicks forward. She's kicking towards centre half forward. She's looking for Davey. Ball bounces in front of her. Ugle can't pick it up. North Darwin can't pick it up either, but the ball's picked up there by Puntana Mary, who kicks forward, but the ball is taken in defence by North Darwin, who kick across the field. They're now coming in towards centre half forward. The ball's in James's hands. She can't get rid of it properly. The ball drops back there towards Easton, who's trying to pick it up. This is Nanap's got the ball, but she's tackled there by Easton. The ball falls back out again. This is Hunt. She goes backwards. Kicks the ball forward now towards, this is Ward, who runs through centre half forward. She's got Carlton inside 50 by herself. One bounce. She's kicking from about 30 metres out, and she's kicked it straight to Finning in the goal square.
Just couldn't get the height on the kick, and Finning, the saviour on the last line, was able to cut it off at a crucial time. North Darwin are looking to go back in front. Carlton once again, she won't give up. She was tackled when she didn't have it. It's going to stay in, but Barber, this last quarter's been fantastic from her as we're ticking over 10 minutes to go in this one. Rioli gives away a free kick. She's not happy with it.
No, if she keeps going on like that, there's going to be some ramifications, which could be ill discipline, and I think there might have been a 50-metre penalty just paid against Maria Rioli there. So as good as she is, unfortunately, carrying on like that is going to be as bad as what she could be as well.
Yeah, sloppy. It's going to give North Darwin a chance in the pocket. This is Davey around a few. She might be able to snap. That would have been absolutely fantastic, but the post just getting in the way as it usually does. And Davey, geez, that was exciting, Mo. If that went through, it would have been a 1-point margin.
Well, it would have been, and the post has been North Darwin's enemy today. I think the ball's probably hit post about 4 or 5 times. Yeah. It's Finningen now, plays on again. She'll look to kick outside 50, which she does. Hanging out the back of the pack there. It's Maureen, pushes the ball forward. She'll have a bounce. She's in within a flock of magpies there, but she keeps running the ball. She's got a great tackle. The ball falls forward. No free kick, or is paid to advantage. To kick forward again now, but there's nobody there for North Darwin but Puntana Mary. Putanjami, sorry. She goes short. Wilson. Lino left. This Puddinjunna Mary's come down the field. Sorry, Cunningham. She's looking to go for safety. But there is Ward. She turns around and kicks the ball straight back to her again. It was Easton. Centre wing. This is Cunningham. Goes short. This is Ugle. As you can see, point of the square. She looks to go back across the other side of the ground, but she's tackled there by Carlton. Gets rid of the ball. The ball's now towards Ella Ward. Best on ground so far by a mile. Kicks forward into space. This is Perry, I think, tapping the ball along. Gets her onto her right foot. Kicks it back into the centre of the ground. They've got numbers here. They can't get a hold of it, though. That's Ronberg. Finning comes in with a tackle. Ward follows up. Ball bouncing towards the goals. It's a point.
It's just missed, but North Darwin want it more than Tiwi at the moment, I reckon, Murray. They're tackling harder, and when they get the turnover, they're going fast. Tiwi are trying, but the pressure from North Darwin has been fantastic, and they want this game.
They're just swooping on any errors, aren't they? Is that Tiwi try to push forward there? I think try to break one too many tackles. They get caught, and then the ball comes back again. It's rebounded back, and they rebound back very well. North Darwin, they've got good numbers behind the footy.
You're right, as this one's going to come out to Barber. She'll get the handball, it'll give and go. Tackle when she didn't have it behind the ball. It's still going to go up the line here, looking for a good mark. And that's Maureen. She's been one of the best today. She can wheel and go now. Hard and fast through the middle of the ground. That's the Tiwi way, but the kick is once again off target. Maxwell's in and under. Ball's going to pop up. Looking for someone to come through. That was Thomas. She's able to flick the handball out through Ward. She's able to go right through the guts of Cazalys arena. Tackled, was able to get the handball away. North Darwin still trying to go forward. There's a high tackle in there. They don't agree with it, the Bombers, but it is. It'll be May who can send them forward here. All to play for as we get on 6 minutes to go. Out wide for North Darwin. Chance here in McMasters. She's got time. She can pick up the footy. She'll give the handball off now. North Darwin inside 50. Chance here. Can someone come at the footy? Just over the top there of Perry. She might still be able to get on it. She's got Davey in the pocket. Davey from the... Just puts it through for a behind. It was Smith in the goal square, and she just decided to go herself. It would have been special if she could, but North Darwin coming hard. It's a 2-point game. This is what you sign up for. Finning. She'll just run and try to take it.
Oh, great tackle.
Down. You can't do that. What a tackle from Smith. She came from a long way back. He was able to get the footy back for North Darwin. They just want it more here, Murray, as they go inside 50. It's here for Perry. Can she sit under it? Ward's there too, looking for a target, but Ugle, the experienced, cool, calm head, and she'll take a bit of time off the clock here for the Bombers.
Geez, they had 3 tools then. North Darwin, 3 opportunities to mark, and what a great mark, intercept mark there by Ugle. She goes short. This is Barber, half-back flank on the 50 lines. They're just trying to get the ball out of their defensive 50, but it's kick by kick. Ball falls in the hands of Clifford. She's on the boundary line there. She's trying to soak up time. We've got about 5 minutes left, short, and she's gone back to Barber. So we've got a 2-point lead for Tiwi. We're at about 4 minutes 45 to go. It's like they're trying to hang on to it. They don't want to do that too early. Barber tries to break, can't get away. Now she does, gets the handball through. Ward comes through all body, turns, gets the kick. This is danger. Davey and Perry by themselves. They're outside 50 though. Perry takes a bounce. She tries to get around Dayton, gets the kick forward. Who's she looking for? She's looking for, it's bounced in the goal square. They're trying to get the ball. That's a crude tackle. But the ball's gone over for a point, and that's what has been paid. So an opportunity nearly there for Medbury, who took the ball, but a great tackle there from Cunningham to get her over the line. It's a 1-point game, Lockie.
It is 1 point in it. Palmerston, 4 behinds in this last quarter. They just can't get a goal on the board. They're doing it the hard way. There's still an opportunity, though, as it goes through the middle. It's all to play for here at Cazalys as the ball's in the middle of the ground. Maxwell coming through. She finds a handball up to Barber. Now to Maureen again. She's going to look to run and carry. Goes over the top of Rioli. It's a poor kick. It'll go back to Tornsey now. She can reload for North Darwin. Time ticking away. We've got 3.5 left here. It's going to go inside. Who wants it more? Numbers with the Bombers as it'll find the way up here for Nunyap. She can put it inside. 1-on-1 in the middle of the ground. Massive play here. Coming through well. Trying to get off Rioli. She did. Handball's going to flick across. Palmerston looking to flick it their way as it's just going to be turned over again to Nunyap. She'll be able to go back and settle things down. Tiwi will look to take a bit of time off the clock. Time ticking away here. Both teams need a win today to keep their season in the balance, as this one's going to be out of bounds, and a good result for the Bombers, throwing 3 minutes to play.
Well, opportunity there is that they brought the ball out, North Darwin, but they kicked it straight to a flock of Tiwi players who were just a 3-on-1 competition, which would be a coach killer at this stage for Darren McGuinness. The ball thrown in. This is Ward, can't get the kick to tap out. Rioli, it's off hands. North Darwin get the ball out, but Rioli comes back in again. So it's a little bit of aerial ping pong, as we call it, and looks like there's a free kick, and it may well go to Rioli as we see North Darwin players are pushing back.
Yeah, she was taken high, so she'll get the free kick. Maria Rioli, she's going to be a bit too far out, she reckons, but she's going to back herself. She's looking to get her 5th of the day, and you'd say if she can put this one through from about 40 out, Murray, she'd win the game for the Bombers. It's going to take a huge kick. She's going the top. Can she put it through, Maria Rioli? We've seen her kick long goals before, but it's off the side of the boot. As it stayed in, as it trickled over, it's going to be thrown in, and it's not a bad result for the Bombers, but they had players at the top of the goal square calling for the footy. It'll be thrown in. Minute and a half. North Darwin are going to have to go the size of the field if they want to win this game. Ball thrown back in. Ward doing the ruck work. She was able to get it over the top of her. Coming through is... looks like it might be Lee Pawat Jimmy. She's able to hold it. Ward was dispossessed. Rioli going back to get it. Any goal will win the game. Maria Rioli. This is her moment, Rioli. She couldn't quite get the kick away. Still a chance for North Darwin as they're going to go forward. Great pressure came from the tackle. It's still bobbing around in there. The ball's going to bounce up. It's Perry here. Numbers with the Bombers, though. The handball might find North Darwin. They've got a chance here. Minute to play. Bounce was appalling. Big contact. Still might go the way of North Darwin. They're going to Berry. Few bounces through the middle of the ground. She's asking for players to come at her. She brushes off Finney. Can it sit for her? Finney, well done. Great defensive effort. Carlton tried to hold her up as it's still out to Perry. Looking for someone to stand up. Parunta Mary. She's kicked 3 today. Soccering to herself. Was she tripped over? She was. A costly mistake from Perry, who's done all she can, but maybe that is the game. Free kick to Parunta Mary. Half a minute to go. It's a 1-point game, and the Bombers, they might be able to clutch one here at the end.
What a tackle from Finney. That's just about a match winner, I would say, is that it was a 2-on-1. Perry was trying to get her opponents to push further down the ground, and she had Carlton running beside her, but they just couldn't get the ball across to her. As now North Darwin have got the ball out of their defensive structure. They're kicking it towards centre wing, but Ugel's taking the mark on centre wing, and I think she knows, as we just clock over into 18 minutes, that the siren should go very imminently. It's called play on, and there it is.
What a win. What a win from the Bombers. Down by a point at 3/4 time. They were up by 21 at half time, and they've had to come back. And what a game we've seen at Cazalys Arena. What a fight back from the Magpies, but eventually it was the Bombers who were able to stand up and assert their place in the 5. What a game we've seen here, Murray.
Well, it was all Tiwi early, wasn't it? They stretched out to a 22-point. They might have even actually got out to 28 points at one stage there, and during the second quarter. North Darwin brought it back to a reasonable 21 points back again there at half time. And then their third quarter was so excellent. Tiwi kicked the first one, but they stretched out and they kicked the next 5, North Darwin, to take a 1-point lead at 3/4 time. But there's a winner and there's a loser, Lockie, unfortunately, and Tiwi managed to kick that last quarter goal to put Parunta Mary for her third to put them back in front, and that's virtually where it stayed. So Tiwi creep back into the 5, and I think Buffalo's loss last night is going to see them drop out, and North Darwin hold their spot. So 7-4-46, 6-9-45. You've got the goal kickers, Lockie.
Yeah, it was Maria Rioli with the 4. Freda Parantadamere with the clutch one at the end. She kicked 3. And for the Magpies, it was Carlton and Davey with doubles, and Ronberg and Perry were able to kick singles, but 4 behind for the Magpies in this last quarter. They weren't able to put through a goal. They were trying so hard, but it was 4 behinds to 1 straight goal for Tiwi, and that was your game. They just couldn't get the opportunities on the board. We knew that would be their downfall for the Magpies, and it was in the end a 1-point game. But what a match we've seen this afternoon, Murray. It's been a pleasure to join with you, and it's been a pleasure to call this one a 1-point win to the Tiwi Bombers. That's been your game. It's been fantastic. And from Cazalys Arena, I've been Lockie Humphrey. I've been joined by Paul Maher. Stay tuned for men's Premier League action right up next here on NT Footy. We'll see you later.